Hey, what's up, guys? It's a new video. This is gonna be episode 2 of What If Deku was a ghoul. I said had a ghoul. Can imagine that, just pet ghoul. uh, so I said we'll leave off at the beginning of, I almost said anime. What's it called? School part. UA high school thing. Kind of weird. But I realized how terrible I was, because, I I liked the video. I didn't I liked the video that I actually did, and just it was decent. I could have done better. It wasn't 100% to plan, but pretty much it's probably one of the better things I could ever do with a story, besides doing like writing. I'd rather die. I hate writing so much. Burned all my paper in elementary. So I said we'll start off in the beginning of UA, and we will. So, quick recap. Inzuku, which is the villain one. Inzuku Midoriya is his real name, and the hero is Deku Midoriya, which is his real name. Okay? Getting through that part. I kept saying quirks, but whenever I say quirks, let's just say it is a quirk, but it can't be turned off or taken or anything like that. It cannot be tampered with unless it's an enhancement quirk. That's the only way it could be tampered with, okay? Basically, all it does is just make the Kagune stronger and the user's muscles stronger, of course. Unless it's like an intelligence quirk and basically does nothing besides making them smarter. And yeah. Okay, so we're starting off oh wait, didn't I do that? Alright, let's back up just a tiny bit to the 10-month training part. Basically, I forgot, I don't think I did this, even though I watched the video not fully through. I can sit for 30 minutes watching my video. I can't watch my own videos. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of weird. So let's continue. Let's go 2 days before the training arc, and where Deku meets All Might, and Izuku is still there. He's on a building. Those two don't know they're there. Yeah, okay. So All Might is like, how would you like my quirk to be transpassed? No. How is he? How would you like my quirk? Okay, I'm just gonna change that bit. Uh, and Inzuku's like, what? What do you mean? And Deku comes down. Oh, I know what you mean. Now they both notice him here. Because Deku can, does whatever he wants. Okay, I'll explain later. Too lazy right now. Deku, which is the hero one. Deku kind of gets scared, so does All Might. And Zuko's like, oh, so we just have to eat your DNA. Have him eat your DNA. Okay? And then All Might's like, but you gotta go through a training period first. And Deku's like, okay. And then they go, pretty much the same thing happens, except in a month. Not in a month. In a week? How fast do I want it? In an hour. Okay, in an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna make it that fast. Inzuku does not help. Deku cleans the entire thing. The entire beach. And it's all in this, like, box. Like, like, a nice house size. Like, a regular house size box. And All Might's just like, holy crap. In an hour, my guy? Oh my god. That's super fast. And basically, Deku gets the quirk. Okay, now we're gonna go back to that spiritual bond thing, right? I know. I'm gonna make these people way too overpowered because anything happens. Because okay, let's just say that they always have the same DNA no matter what. Blame Asteroid, not me. I'm just holy crap. What happened? Oh, it's good cranberry juice. Basically, Inzuku also gets it, and he knows this. He knows about the spiritual bond. He knows everything and how it works. So now they both have all for one for all. Yeah, it's one for all, not all for one. They might get that. Let me down know in the comments if you guys want Inzuku to get it, but if you want the two main characters to get it, okay. I'm probably gonna do it either way. So now you're probably wondering what they're doing for the next rest of the 10-month period. Basically, Inzuku, they and Deku, they both train their own way. But Inzuku goes to Deku and is like, hey, you should train my way, it's faster. So now they both train, so it's twice the speed. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna make them a little too overpowered. Now their base form, without using their Kagane, or like, one for all, sorry. Basically, oh my god, think here for a second, I don't have a script. I'm never gonna have one. Basically, their base form, without using any quirks or anything like that, is as strong as, like, if All Might, All Might in this timeline. So, yeah. That happens. Yeah, this is gonna be scary. This is gonna be very scary. Uh, so now we're entering UA. Everything pretty much, actually, hold on. Now they don't trip, of course, because, Inzuku would never let his brother trip, no matter what, because Inzuku's kind of like a fanboy of his brother. But they're kind of more chillaxed now, because, Inzuku kind of, like, dampened the effects of the asteroid. Don't ask how, I'll explain in the villain side. So, yeah, that happens, and Deku, which is the hero, okay, it's gonna get me confused. Deku is hero, and Zuko is the villain. Okay, I got that. Deku, they're both in different groups, okay? No, let's make them, no, they're both in different groups. Alright, we're gonna go to Deku's group, and I'll do, Zuko's group too, because, that's gonna be nice. Deku, basically, one-shots all robots. He is insanely fast. Including using all for one, right? No, one for all. Oh my god, I'm gonna get those mixed up. Basically, he destroys all robots. He gets max points. Now, this is before the 0-pointer comes up. They just all see the robot. Robots just fall down and die. And they're like, let's pull up the 0-pointer, and basically, Deku is getting hero points. Rescue points. So, he got the max score possible. Okay, he got the max score possible. Everyone else got 0 points. Because, yeah, why not? He just got the max score possible, and they're saying, okay, we're gonna hold another one. That's what they say. Okay, and then the next group, because Deku's group goes on to the goes to Inzuku's group because it hasn't started yet. And you know what happens? Same thing. The same thing happens. And also, Inzuku gets max rescue points. My nose is a little stuffy. Oh, that works. For now. Might be a little stuffy in my room. So, now they move on to the next, they just hold it again, after that day. So yeah. And then, by the way, the writing portion, Deku got 50%, no, he got 25% of the questions correct, right? No, Deku also studied, with Inzuku's help. Inzuku didn't get him to his knowledge level, because he doesn't want his brother to know everything, like, Inzuku knows everything, okay? I'm just gonna say it right now. So, he gets 80% on the test, which took the entire allowed period. And now, we got, what's his name? No, not Inzuku. Yeah, Inzuku aces the test in 1 second. Okay, in 1 second. Yes, 1 second. So everyone was like, "Oh, you can't be done that fast," and I'm like, and he's like, "Said I?" And he's like, "Yes, I can." So that happens, and he puts a time stamp on it and everything, just to feel superior to everyone with his knowledge. That happens, okay. Then the robot thing happens. Was there more tests? I don't think there's any more tests. If it was a knowledge-based test, Deku gets 80% and Inzuku gets 100% in 1 second, of course. And anything else they just ace any physical tests, like, completely out of the park. And so yeah, that happens. And that happens, and I can't think. I gotta think for a second. Okay. Now we're gonna go back. Inzuku helps train Deku in knowledge a bit more, and then Deku gets sick of it, so he doesn't train in knowledge anymore. They're waiting for their letter, and then they both do the same training regimen, like the exact same training regimen. So now they're increasing their strength twice as fast, and their mom comes down. Let's say their house has a basement because of Inzuku. I don't know if their house did have a basement or not, but they're not gonna live in like the apartment complex. They're living in a house because Inzuku makes tons of money. Because let's say the average person in the world makes $3,000 a month. Inzuku makes that in 10 minutes. I'm kidding, no. In a day. So, for the sake of my sanity, every month in this universe is 30 days. Okay? No what ifs, no, like talking back to me. It's 30 days, every month is 30 days. I don't give a crap. It's still gonna be 365 days, but it's gonna be 30 days each month. Don't ask me how I do it. It's the century and it's the asteroid. I'm not gonna try saying his name. It's the asteroid. The asteroid does it. Okay. So Inzuku makes tons of money. He makes $3,000 every day. So 3 times 3 is 9. You add a 0, that's 90. Then you add 3 more zeros. Yeah, 3 more. $90,000 a month, which is quite a bit. Now, Inzuku could make a lot more money. He could make like 10 grand in a day if he really wanted to. But no, he won't. He doesn't want to destroy the economy, of course, because that would probably destroy the economy of just one person making 10 grand every day. Now, I'm talking about like doing something that isn't easy, stalking. Don't ask me how I know. It's probably ain't easy, because you probably have to learn how to stalk and everything. I'm not going to get too deep into this. I'm gonna be on a rant for like 20 minutes. I don't want to use all my time. Alright. So yeah, they live in a apartment. They have a gym, which is completely useless to them. Only Inko uses it. And Inko is like pretty buff. She ain't like the chubby she is in the anime. She is pretty buff, like buff females, buff females. Just search buff females, and whatever if the first picture is a male, it's not gonna be that. Basically, I almost said Inko is pretty strong. Okay, she can squat 600 pounds and can lift bench press 300. Now, when I say lift, I mean bench press. Okay, and she can deadlift. Let's do 700 pounds. No, 500. No, yeah, 500 pounds. She can deadlift 500 pounds. Now, this is no way the world record. Probably the world record for a person without an enhancement quirk. Oh, no, probably not. I think it's 500 kilograms for world record. I think a female deadlift 1,000 pounds. Uh, in our world. In their world, it's like 6 trillion pounds. Basically, hold on, give me a second. For a moment, I should just be doing that when I'm thinking. So, and I'm not gonna go into that rant at all. So basically, during that, let's say it takes a week for the letter to arrive. I'm not gonna say they're like 1% stronger. Okay, so they're 1% stronger than. How do I say? Well, let's just say they're 1% stronger. Okay. No, it's a week. They got to All Might levels in 10 months. Ooh, I might have to change. No, I'm not gonna change that. Alright, in this week, they get twice as strong, okay? They could train faster and they have more stamina, that's why. Okay, don't ask. Okay, so now they're twice as strong. Now the classroom door. They're both the same height. Let's just say they're 5'9". Let's say they're both 5'9". And, oops, crap. They're 5'9". And they're average size of a human being. They'll soon be like 10 feet. I'm kidding, no. 6 feet, 6'1". They'll soon be 6'1". Which is the training camp thing arc. Okay. I'm getting all over the place. Blame my ADHD, not me. Basically, the door seems super huge to them. Unless they equip their Kagenes, because they can kind of stand on the Kagenes. The amount of tails they can have is the amount of power. The amount of tails that they can have is. I said 20 at that point. Let's say 50. They both can have 50 tails. Okay? They do not have that, buff form. What's it called? I can't remember. Can you please remind me down in the comments what the, form is? It's quite a strong form. That happens. And they do the training assessment with, Aizawa. Basically, they told Inzuku, and not Midori, and Deku to go first, because they got the highest score. Inzuku goes first because he got the highest score possible ever, until they change the robots and he will get it again. So yeah, each test, he gets infinity. Well, besides the ball throw, he gets air on the ball throw. That's what he gets. And so does Deku. They get the same scores and everything. Now, they don't, let's just say, they have very good oxygen control. They can they don't need oxygen for an hour just because of their regeneration rate and stuff. So they don't go into orbit. They go like 10 kilometers in the air. 10 kilometers in the air. That's how high they go. So, and for side jumps, they get 1,000,000 each. Basically, just think of a really extreme number for any of the tests. I forgot what all the tests are. Oh, by the way, they get how fast do I want them to be? They get 0.01 seconds in the 100-meter and 50-meter, I think it was, or whatever it was, meter dashes. They get 0.01 seconds in that. Yeah, I'm not gonna really explain that too much. So now that it happens, everyone is pretty much fanboying over those two. A little bit less on Izuku and more on Deku because, Izuku can turn invisible whenever he wants, pretty much. And, by the way, they both did not use their quirks at all. So, yeah, that happened. And, basically, all that happens is... Okay, now they do everything that happened. I'm not that far. Oh, I gotta remember this. Okay. Now it's time for the hero and villain things. Deku and Izuku get paired against each other. Deku has, what's her name? The female's name? What? What's the name? Well, that female's name. That was in the anime. I can't remember her name. Unko? No, Uraraka, right? Uraraka. Oh, I have to look it up. So that happens. And Deku gets Bakugo. I'm not Deku. Izuku gets Bakugo. And tells Bakugo to stay back. Bakugo listens. So that happens. And... hold on, guys. I gotta pause. Hold on. Oh, I'll be so mad if that's paused the entire time. Well, in the next episode, if this was paused the entire time, I'm gonna be so mad. And the next episode, if it wasn't, I'll be going over everything, like, because it's been a month already. Okay, the training arc thing hasn't started because it's gonna be delayed. And they make sure never to pair up Deku and Izuku. In the next episode, we'll be talking about that mysterious my ego. My ego. We're gonna be talking about my ego pretty much. My ego coming down and just watching how everything is and talking to Kaneki and stuff. And we'll get up what Kaneki's doing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.